Hello, and let's talk serious. Artificial intelligence, AI, humans and YouTube or social media phenomenon. What is this all about? Are you working for me? Will you give me something in return? Or are you just making me waste my time here? I am a human, yes, and I don't use artificial intelligence, so you say, nor I care about it, and social media? Bah, that's way past in my life. I am a grown-up already. I don't use it anymore, so why does this matter to me at all? Let's be honest, why is this a thing? And what should I care about it? Why should you care about it? Ooh, wake up and welcome back. Do you ever have these thoughts or feelings when these subjects come into your life and you go like, I just don't care? You're right. You could not care. Maybe some time ago. But now all this is affecting your daily life. More and more often, all this comes to you as a thing or a subject that you cannot escape anymore. I mean, you can ignore it every time this comes to your life, but it still exists, and whether you like it or not, it already changes your life. In just 2 seconds, counting now, can you realize where this subjects rise from? Is it when you're talking to your family? Is it in your job, your friends, your children, or you colleagues? Yeah, you see, you didn't had to go very far, did you? It could also be television, advertisement and marketing, etc., but it was much closer to you than you thought, and you have been missing the part how it's changing your life already. Think that if you are one of the persons that don't want to be part of it, whatever the reason is, haven't you been living it already? And you say, no, I am not. I don't care. I am not going to spend my time with this. That does nothing for me, etc., etc. Well, my friend, I respect you, but let me ask you this. Maybe if you didn't ask the question of what it will give you, instead, you should start to ask, what may AI take from me if I keep ignoring it, or don't pay attention to it? I bet you already answered in your mind. It will take my job and destroy everything, and that's why I don't care about it. Okay then, what if I told you that if you don't pay attention, you will probably accelerate that process? Look, I am serious. It's very simple. If you don't care, you will be taking care of your life like usual, but you don't see that maybe in your house your television becomes more and more selecting TV shows for you, or your mobile sends you stuff that you're consciently are not expecting, but at the end you say, oh, this was what I was talking about the other day. Or maybe you already have a new appliance in your house with artificial intelligence built in. Sounds familiar? Okay, you keep ignoring it, but then you go outside, and every day you speak more and more with machines, or should I say AI interaction, and you have no other choice. So this is just the wake-up part of story that can be applied in a wide variety of day-life things. Now what's important, and what you really must pay attention, is how not to lose, let's say your world, for AI. Example, not to lose your job, your family, your skills, your life are part of it. By not losing, you are actually gaining something. Make sense now? So let's put this in simple terms, in a way that will resonate with most of human beings. You don't want to lose your job, otherwise, you're fucked, right? But today, he went to work, and there it was, a new machine, app, platform, software, whatever, with AI tools and perks, auto functions, auto decisions, and you are completely off now. You have no idea of what is what. Geez, you don't even know where to start, and you feel very much irritated, lost and concerned, right? Yeah. You have been ignoring it all this time, and now what? Now is when I slap your face and tell you to wake up. Yeah, you didn't do your homework, and now you're in a deep hole, but you still have time. Start listen. So your boss bought that stuff and told you, hey, this is awesome. It's going to help you, you just have to learn how to work with it, and it will improve you a lot. He just didn't told that in the near future if all goes well, as he expects to. Someday he will turn over to you and tell you that you no longer need it, and you will upsetly reply. And he will go saying, that machine works better than you, doesn't stop, produces more, and I don't have to pay it a salary. So right now, this moment, you need to listen because sci-fi has become real life some time ago. Like I said, not losing is gaining. So instead of mocking or ignore AI subjects, you will think how AI can be a tool to you and your life, by not letting put you in the shadow. At least not for now, or on a very near future, which, by the way, talking in future, one of the first things you need to understand is that your time, or your human time, is not the same as artificial intelligence time, meaning the AI future. It's much faster and sooner than yours. You're laughing? Let me ask you this. If you had to learn how to do a backflip, how much time would you need, and how much would you have to practice? Well, AI robots learn, sort of speaking, in a matter of days with the right programming and needed tweaks. Do you understand now? So, a practical example, in order for you to don't stay in the shadow, is that you will have to learn how to be an asset regarding AI. How can you make AI work for you? In a perfect world, AI should be a tool for you. But we all know that, like almost all the machines made until today, they end up by replacing human tasks. And here's the answer you are looking for. And that is, what is that I can do that AI can't do and won't do in a near future? That is your human goal. So imagine you have an AI coffee machine that will replace you. For sure, right? I mean, it's fully automated. It can make you a cream coffee upside down and still having the creams not falling on the floor. But there are at least two things that will still need the human to do it. One, and probably that will be not necessary in a near AI future time. Nevertheless, you will have to pick up the coffee and take it to someone, which eventually then will exist a robot that will replace you. The second thing is, when this shitty machine blows up, it will needed to be repaired or replaced, and then you are the asset in that moment. That doesn't mean that in another near future, factories won't have a machine that diagnoses the problem, and they will just put the unit to be repaired in another machine that will repair the unit, and you're no longer that previous asset again. The problem is, if you never care or pay attention, you will never become an AI asset, as I call it, and become a human that will be thrown to the humans' junk units, who are no longer useful. Now you're starting to get why this have to do with you and your life, right? So, just to short things up, now is the part where you think, what does YouTube and social media in general have to do with this? Maybe you are aware, or maybe you're not, but YouTube and other social media is like the four wheels of the car that is being driven on every road of the planet, and the drivers are the ones who complete the tasks. Think it like a rally paper, for instance. So in order to the tasks being completed, there's a lot, like millions I would say, of video contents about AI and AI tools, and the respective companies that develop those tools and offer, well, they don't offer but will get there, so offer them to general public. And those videos show you how easy it is to do anything with AI tools. And you have AI platform reviews, AI tools reviews, AI music, AI videos, AI this, AI that, and that it's the best advertisement that AI can ever have. Besides, there is a very big number of creators showing you what they have done, teaching you how to work in some platforms and with some tools, present you the links of the products, and many say it's free to use, and some give a discount link for AI tools, platforms, or whatever. So here is where some problems begin. And just as a side note, I have tested already many platforms, tools, etc., even made a video with AI contribution, so I know what I am talking about, at least the enough by my experience to say this without any problems at all. For instance, in order for me to get this voice you are listening, I mean, with the right tone expression regarding the text I wrote to you, it took me around 7 hours. So AI can be helpful, but isn't that magic thing that most make you believe in, unless you don't care about voice intonation, which may ruin the message intention. As I was saying, the first problem is when people say it's free. The reason is obvious: to get more views on their content or take you to a certain platform, but the real problem it's the fact that in the underlines of the speech, there is a corrupted way of making you to do something in their own benefit only, kind of the bad intentions that human complain about many things in life. It's like a soft deceiving that everyone is mostly already used to. However, what I think people don't see is that the human behavior is changing more and more often and not being noticed at all because it's kind of normal. But if we transpose that behavior to the everyday life, that wouldn't have the same effect because every person would react to it like a self-defense instinct. Example: if someone tells you that there are free apples during a week in a certain grocery store for you to eat, but when you get there, you end up with just a slice to taste, and the store man tells you, "Oh, you want to eat apple? Sure." You go to pay a subscription, a pretty expensive subscription. You would be freaking mad just thinking all the time you wasted to go to that store. Or to every store that someone told you the same thing, more or less, right? Is it possible that now you're seeing things differently and starting to realize that all this AI, social media, and human behaviors are correlated and actually have everything to do to you too? So why do people become to do that more and more often? Because they are in the need for it to use AI and get some return from AI tools and platforms, which are extremely expensive, and that I think it will lead to another problem in a near future, which is human exclusion. And some addiction too, but for the addiction subject you can watch the last episode. Now, at this moment, just understand that artificial intelligence, or AI as usually called, it's a product of the human being and can be good or bad. But above all, AI is and will be what humans do with it, at least for now, the time being. So don't miss the next episode, and let's talk serious about real subjects. For today, I leave you with this thoughts, hoping that it helps you to clarify and get some real answers and solutions to improve your life and well-being. Remember, life is simple if we get real. Now, we will meet again very soon. And don't forget, if you need to express yourself, don't be afraid of the comment section. You have it to be heard. Maybe the next video will be addressed to you. Maybe you actually improve your life. Just don't live in silence. You will be heard. Wish you well and see you soon. Oh, and by the way, before I go, I want to leave crystal clear on what I am about to say. This message, text and words, are all mine, from me to you. Although the video has been composed with artificial intelligence's help, if you want to talk about this subject some more, just write "more AI episodes" on the comment section. For now, I am ending this video with wishes of Happy New Year to you all. We will meet soon, and if my message resonates inside you, feel free to subscribe to my channel and let's talk serious. I think you will receive much in return. I'll see you later. Be well.